Okay, so recently I got an Oculus Quest 2 and I have some first impressions, but I also want to talk about buying this Oculus with respect to the rumored release of the Oculus Quest Pro. So to start with, let's go with first impressions. There were a couple of things that were surprisingly good and surprisingly bad. Let's start with the bad. My biggest complaint is the fundamental design and weight of the Quest 2. This problem is so big that I'm kind of shocked it made it out of R&D like this. The Quest is so heavy that wearing it for long periods of time seems really unrealistic. I know it's a little unusual to buy an Oculus for the sake of productivity, but as a card-carrying nerd, I really want giant monitors hanging in space in front of me as I work. When I work, I often work for hours at a time, and without adding some kind of counterweight to the headset, there's just no way that I can do this. Something else which really bugs me is that some things are inexplicably blurry. Not all the time, but sometimes I have trouble reading text that's in the corner of my vision. I know this would probably make them way more expensive, but eye tracking and high-res screens in this would be amazing. Also, I tried doing some yoga in VR, and it could just be that I am specifically crazy sweaty, but my lenses fogged up almost immediately. I'm gonna try this again, however, and follow up in another video. But here's the real kicker. Even though all of these things are really big problems, they don't really make me want to use my headset less. Even with trade-offs like this technology is game-changing. With that said, let's talk about some of the things that we love, and I mean love. I really love using a virtual desktop. I don't really know how to describe it, but being able to sit in a space station orbiting Earth in real time and see cities below lighting up and going to sleep is kind of special. Combine these with the Bose 700s and not even the apocalypse will distract you. That's something else which I really enjoy about working in VR. It's headphones for your eyes, so when you have it on, you don't really have to worry about being interrupted except perhaps by an asshole coworker. I'll probably do a video on my favorite virtual desktops as well, so leave a thumbs up if you want to see it. Also just wanted to note that in my opinion, VR desktops are very much in every way the future of computing. Why buy expensive monitors when I can just have as many as I want with just one headset that costs half the price? For gaming, that might be a different story because of high refresh rates and stuff, but frankly, as far as productivity is concerned, working in AR is the future. And it's totally awesome. Another thing I love is 360 videos. While I was exploring this, I stumbled across a video from National Geographic, and suddenly I was sitting in the bow of a canoe in Africa, and almost out of nowhere an elephant comes at us, and she's so huge and powerful, and at the risk of sounding like a total sap, I teared up a little. Now, I don't typically think of VR as a necessity, so dropping $500 plus on this is a little bit cringe to me, but I have to say that for that money, VR has brought a great deal of joy and wonder into my life. While we're talking about things that we love, I just want to say that Facebook has this tutorial-esque thing, and frankly, if you skipped it, you're missing out. There's a little remote control airship, and it's kind of magical. Everyone with a headset probably already knows this, but I played Super Hot for the first time, and I haven't played the whole game, but it gives you this badass gunslinger vibe, and I really feel like this gives an amazing glimpse into what first-person shooters in VR can really be. Next, I love the double tap for pass-through. Basically, this just means you tap the side of your Oculus twice, and you can see your surroundings through the cameras that are built into the headset. This is a great idea, and it's very well executed. I'm curious, though, as to why everything looks like it's from Cloverfield or something. Next, you know the magic of noise-canceling headphones where you could make any room quiet? VR is that, but instead you can bring any environment with you. A room where you can do or make almost anything. So now, the long-awaited verdict. Should you buy a Quest 2 in 2021? Frankly, the only thing that gives me pause is the possible release of the Oculus Pro, and most pro rumors place its release a year or more in the future. A year is way too long to wait on this kind of magic, so to be honest, the answer is a resounding yes. If you can, don't buy it from Facebook. If you're curious as to which headset to buy, there are a lot of great channels you can follow, or you could subscribe as I'll be reviewing more headsets in the near future. Oh, and don't forget to push the algorithm button. Okay folks, that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, I'll be right back.